Well, hello, this is Cindy Lee over at Team Bucket List American Travel Bureau. And today we're talking about the Las Vegas Travel Agent Forum. And if you want to get educated in our industry, you want to get fire hosed information, this is definitely something you need to add to your business bucket list. I attended for the first time, thanks to Darlene McClure. I'd like to do a big shout out to her. Life has never been the same. I've met an amazing sales manager with the Montreal, as we talked about last week, where I actually ended up getting a 2-night stay for 2 rooms. And the first night on each room, we got a comp. So I'm going to go ahead and mute everybody. So just a little housekeeping. Make sure that you respect the guest and you mute yourself. And at the end, we're probably going to go about 35 minutes today. Then we'll take questions. So we'll play this video.
Thank you. Every year we're amazed by the number of you that are out here. The winner is...
All right. Well, hi, everybody. I'm Jennifer Fernandez. And Cindy, thank you so much for having me on the call today, the webinar. I want to apologize because I'm a little challenged with my technology today. So I'm sorry they don't have any exciting presentations or visuals for you, but it was really nice to just see the recap of the 2024 Las Vegas Travel Agent Forum. So I'm Jennifer Fernandez. I'm actually the Senior Vice President of Events and Content with Travel Show Marketing Group. Travel Show Marketing Group is our our umbrella brand. We exclusively cater to the travel agency community. We have a growing portfolio of live events. Obviously, during COVID, that was a little bit challenging. And so we've rolled out some electronic stuff also, but by and large, we're a live event organizer. And we have 5 events currently within our portfolio. If I have some time, I'll go through that. Today, we're going to focus on the Las Vegas Travel Agent Forum, which is super exciting. We're going into our 12th year in 2025, and we're back at the beautiful Paris Hotel Casino from March 30th. I'm sorry, yes, March 30th to April 2nd. And I just wanted to give everybody a little bit of information about the overall event. The Las Vegas Travel Agent Forum is kind of by and for the travel agent community. I work very closely with a lot of our travel agent partners as well as our supplier partners to help build out the content. The event is a mass market event. We have some smaller boutique events, but although it is mass market and designed for the masses, we have some really unique concepts that I think speaks to everybody. So while we have something for everybody at the event, we also have just very targeted things for different levels and different specializations. So the event brings in about 1,000 travel agents from across the US. We have some Canadian travel advisors that come as well, but by and large, it's US focused, and there's not really a pull from any area. Travel agents are coming from all over the US. So it's a great way to really interact with people that are doing the same thing that you're doing and have that peer-to-peer interaction while also building your business and network with the suppliers that we have on hand. So as I'd mentioned, this is a large-scale trade show and conference. The trade show is 2 days. The trade show itself happens on Tuesday, April 1st and Wednesday, April 2nd, and it houses over 300 global travel partners. Those global travel partners, we have some domestic, we have so many from around the world, and they represent every segment of travel. So hoteliers, destinations, tour operators, cruise lines, destination management companies, and then, of course, back office companies, technology providers, host agencies, anything that helps you get your business kind of on track is all represented at the Travel Agent Forum. So super excited to have the chance to talk to you all about this. Our conference program, we have really like 3 days of educational opportunities and some pre-event stuff just to kind of walk you through the schedule a little bit. On Sunday, we dedicate this day really to doing modules. We're working with Travefy. If any of you don't know who that is, it's an amazing technology company that has really just made such a huge difference to travel agents from a back office standpoint and from an education standpoint. So they're going to be hosting a Travefy Accelerator program on Sunday, very well received. And then we're also going to do a module on groups. For those of you that focus on group travel, this is a really in-depth, deep dive into group travel with a focus on how to find that business, what constitutes a group, legalities, and so much more. And we have experts in this topic talking specifically about groups. And that's happening on Sunday, June 30th. On Monday and Tuesday, we've got full educational content. We have 3 exciting tracks for travel agents to choose from. We have a sales and marketing track, which basically talks just what that is, social media, sales and marketing tactics, any way to get the word out about your business. We have another track called Focus and Grow, and that's really targeted more toward, targeted more toward, focusing on your business and growing different segments, such as all-inclusives or destination management companies, how to work with them, how to work with tour operators, luxury. We'll have a lot of different topics and segments within that track. And then we have a new track that we just introduced, kind of something we've been doing, but added to it. It's called Automation and Legal Solutions. We're adapting ourselves, content, getting everybody ready for AI, talking about back office types of things and everything, just again, to make sure that your office is running as effectively as possible. So lots and lots of stuff on the content. We have amazing speakers joining us, experts, travel agents that have success stories to share, suppliers within different segments. I see that you have the schedule up. Just want to talk to you a little bit about the different opportunities we have for travel agents in addition to content. Just ways for you to kind of get to know the partners and the products that you're selling, getting your clients excited about this. We have roundtable discussions where we put 5 unique rooms together, and each of those rooms are themed with segments. So you could choose to learn about resorts, or you can choose to learn about technology or cruise lines. So we have that dedicated, and that happens on Monday afternoon. We have beyond our educational programs, we've got a series of, I see you have the Ultimate Breakfast. I'm going to get to those in a minute. We have a series of Discover series, and those are destination focused sessions. And we tend to have 9 sessions on those, focused on all different destinations in the world. We've had the Hawaiian Islands, which I believe is coming in again this year. We've had the Maldives, we've had Italy, Australia. So it really is a really large representation from around the world. We have also not destination, product services that we have sponsored sessions for. So you'll have a chance to hear from technology companies and tour operators and just, again, different opportunities for you to sell to your clients. And then we have, as I mentioned, the audience comprises about 1,000 travel agents. They represent a cross section of experience levels as well as specializations. For our really top tier travel advisors, we have the opportunity to be hosted. There's a lot of factors that go into being hosted. It's really geared toward a very established travel agent who has a robust book of business. And if anybody wants to learn more about that or apply, we have that on our website. Otherwise, we have some great rates for travel agents that want to attend and take full advantage of everything at the conference. Our hosted agents are able to take advantage of some of the items that I've just mentioned, but we also have some targeted education and just kind of sponsor engagement with them as well, such as the Ultimate Breakfasts that you see on the website. And this is, just to be clear, this is last year's schedule online. We are going live with our schedule the first week of December. So this is what you can, this is very simple. Well, this is what we did last year. And so this fit into the tracks that we did last year. And as I'd mentioned, this year we'll have some similar content, however, just focused into our 3 tracks that we'll be offering. We have Sandals and Beaches host a lunch every year, which is a great way to learn if you're selling the all-inclusive segment. We'll also have content focused on that. We've got some fun entertainment, which you saw on the video that Cindy ran. So it's a nice balance of education, networking, and having some fun, really getting to experience Las Vegas. Las Vegas CVA will be on board. We've got great rates at the hotel. Paris Hotel is our host property, and they're offering a rate of $139 per night, and that's plus a resort fee and taxes. So I think when everything is said and done, the rate should be about $199 a night. Should have that. And our website, which is travelagentforum.com, has opportunities for you to register, apply for a hosted program, or click on the link to secure your accommodation. So the website is really a great tool. We're going to be updating it with all the content coming soon. It's also where we have, as you said, links to all of our social handles. Our social handles keep everybody up to date. We have a huge following online, and it's a great way to get in the know about what we're going to be doing at the event, exciting updates about partners that are going to be joining us. So I strongly suggest visit the website and click on our socials so you can be in the know on everything that we're starting to confirm. Last year we sold out. Last year was our largest trade show. As I mentioned, we had 300 exhibitors, really robust global representation, and again, different segments. So I'll be able to get that to you, but 300 suppliers from around the world and literally all pockets of the world. We have a great representation of suppliers that want to work with you. They offer commissions, they offer exciting and unique ways to work together. So it's a really a truly wonderful way to stay in the know, stay relevant and current while mixing and mingling and building your supplier network.
And to continue those relationships. So another gentleman I had the pleasure of meeting is Robin. He's out of Kentucky, and he has a safari company.
Yes.
In NBTA. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, in Taba. So funny enough that you should mention him, Robin Mountain and Stella Mountain right now, we have another division called Amazing Destination Experience, where we work with different partners to bring travel agents that we vet and meet a certain criteria. And Robin is actually hosting an event with 6 of our travel agents that have attended our events in Africa right now. So there's a lot of great ways to get in front of these suppliers, get on their radar for opportunities beyond the conference, beyond your selling abilities, to go out there and get familiarized, doing site inspections and things like this. So many opportunities there for you.
And it's up to you as a travel agent to keep track of those. I mean, we have CRMs we're going to be talking about on the upcoming training, but the key is to build those solid relationships with our vendors. And just like our CEOs had the business for 27 plus years, and it's all because of those relationships that he's built.
Absolutely.
So
This
you
is
as
a
an individual
relationship
travel
business.
agent, yes, it is definitely.
This is definitely a relationship business for sure. And we're honestly, the amount of suppliers that comes, it really is a testament to the value that they see in this event and the travel advisors that they're meeting on a yearly basis and building their business.
Do we have any questions?
No, the only thing I did want to add is that right now we have our early bird special, which is about 179. I think that's going until January 5th. But anybody on this webinar, if you wanted to register, I have a discount code 9346. And Cindy, I'll share this all with you. You can register right online if you use that code. The rate right now is $159. The rack rate goes up to $219 after January 5th. But using that code, you'd still get a rate of $199. So I'd strongly suggest if you are going to participate, and there's so much to gain. As I mentioned, we have suppliers from around the world. It's a great way to really build those relationships. For travel agents that are eager to learn about our hosted program, we have that all online. Again, there's certain criteria that you have to meet in terms of longevity in the business, productivity, your annual sales and your diversity of your business, because we are looking for, you have one-to-one private meetings in addition to the trade show. So your business needs to be global in order to be able to meet with all the suppliers that take part in the one-to-one meetings. So we just want to make certain that that makes sense for you to be there. And the trade show is just filled with opportunities. As I mentioned, we have about 8 aisles. It seems small, but there are 8 aisles and there are 300 supplier companies that come through through the floor. So it's really a great way to just kind of meet with them firsthand, beyond picking up the brochure, to have that conversation, to be live. This is fantastic. Obviously, webinars and keeping in touch electronically. We've all learned how to do that very well during COVID, but I'm a big advocate for face-to-face and live events. And I believe that being in front of somebody really is a bigger difference than being connected to them electronically, because you have the chance to meet with them and kind of build a relationship. And that's what it's all about. And we have, beyond the business side of it, with the networking and the education, there's a lot of fun built in. So you get to really connect with people on a different level as well.
So we have someone a little bit late, but absolutely amazing. He's one of my suppliers, and he's going to be one of our agents here in the new year.
Oh.
His name is Javier with No Jamaica Tours, and he's one
Ah.
of the gentlemen who's going to be sharing the room with us. Javier, do you have any questions about the upcoming conference? You can unmute.
Okay, are you hearing me now?
Hey, Javier. Yes.
Good evening, good evening. How are y'all doing?
Very well, thank you.
Cindy, thanks for the invite. I just got on, as you know, so I didn't hear much of what y'all said. As far as questions are right now, I really don't have any questions. I'm just excited and can't wait to meet and network with all you folks.
That's
Okay,
fantastic.
thank you, Javier.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so just one little thing, just to kind of do kind of like the day by day. As I'd mentioned, the event kicks off on Sunday with some pre-event modules. And then on Monday, we have some educational sessions, followed by a roundtable series. As I'd mentioned, we have 5 unique rooms with product categories, like within those 5 rooms. So you would select what rooms or products you'd like to learn about. And then we have our Discover series. The Discover series are the destination sessions. Those are the ones that you'll hear about different destinations, from geography to insiders tips on, where to send your clients, best times to go, basically all the insider secrets on all the destinations that you're sending, that you're selling. And then on Tuesday, we have for the travel agents that do apply and are eligible for the one-to-one meetings, for the Travel Agent Select program. That's the hosted advisor program I discussed. That happens in the morning, but that does run concurrent with educational sessions. So if the educational part of it is the most important thing for you, I would strongly suggest you stay and in that level and participate. If you're more seasoned and your priority is to really make as many supplier connections as possible and you qualify, then I would suggest that you also apply for that Travel Agent Select program. As I mentioned, we do have some private experiences for them, such as one-to-one meetings with specific suppliers. I think there's 90 suppliers of the 300 that also opt, and those same suppliers are on the trade show floor. So it's a different experience, but you will still have access to those suppliers. Just want to kind of explain to you the different types of opportunities for travel advisors attending. And then, of course, we have an amazing evening experience. Well, we have the one-to-ones, we have our sessions, we have a sandals lunch, the trade show. The trade show is where it all happens. We have about collectively between Tuesday and Wednesday, 5 hours of trade show time. So it's, and again, 8 aisles. So you have a lot of time to get through that and meet with suppliers. There's a lot of fun things that happen on the trade show also, where you have chances to win. At the end of the trade show on Wednesday, we do a big prize drawing. We have normally 30 to 35 prizes, and these aren't like stuffed animals. These are prizes. These are trips and stays at wonderful hotels, cruise lines. You know, we have some really amazing prizes. So if you stay along, you're there for the prize drawings and you win, you have a chance to really go somewhere cool. So, and that's all also part of the supplier offerings for the folks that are on the trade show floor. We'll have some, again, more, we kind of shifted a little bit our tracks this year to really embrace AI. I know that not every travel advisor is embracing that, but it's something that we felt was relevant to have on the conference program, because there are a lot of people that are using it to basically streamline, you know, what they're doing on a daily basis. It's a great tool to have. It's free, so why not use it? But that's just a small part of the conference program. And as I mentioned, we'll talk about groups. We'll talk about back office strategies, technology, different segments to teach you how to sell, whether it's all inclusive, whether it's cruise lines, whether it's the tour cruise experience, DMCs. I know destination management companies, a lot of folks are not familiar with those because they work with big box tour operators. So we'll do a session on that. And those are types of suppliers that are in destination, smaller, and can make a really unique experience for your client. A little bit different than a larger tour operator. So there's a lot of ways to learn about different segments that you're interested in, or that you're actively selling, and learn how to better sell them, because we'll have a combination of, again, expert suppliers as well as travel advisors that have succeeded in these markets.
And I would definitely get the higher ticket than just the vendors. Yeah, because you want to get those different trainings, and especially the round table. I've met
Yeah.
so many people at the round table. So what is it? Every 12 minutes there's a different vendor?
Yeah, it's like it's speed dating. So it's really
Oh,
cool because, again, each of those rooms has about 15 suppliers in there. And so you as a travel agent, you would sit there, you know, in the room that you chose at the table, and they navigate around the room and give you basically a 7 to 8 minute sales pitch, like an elevator pitch. And it's great because it happens before the trade show. So if there's somebody that you're really interested in, you know, to go to their booth and learn more. But you get a really quick education on what they offer, commission levels, what they could do, a time to, you know, Q&A also. And then again, you could take that conversation to the trade show booth and learn more, pick up collateral. So there's so many ways to learn about the different vendors that we'll have there and what they offer.
and one thing that I want to mention that's super crucial. So the event is over on the 3rd, but I'm actually checking out it's over on the 2nd. I'm checking
On
out
the
on
2nd.
the 3rd because there is a presentation on Nevada and Las Vegas. It's absolutely amazing. And some of the vendors are giving 20% commission, which is super high for our industry. So you could either get a really late flight or, you know, the next morning, but I suggest you get the next morning. That way you can, you know,
I
spend
suggest that
in
too.
Las Vegas. Yeah.
Stay the night, experience Las Vegas. And we have, after the trade show, as she'd mentioned, we have our Las Vegas program. We're also going to be doing a second Travefy program. Travefy is pretty amazing. They've touched on everything to help you stay productive. No, so we have a lot of new companies. I don't know if you all have heard of Turn, but the CEO recently won Entrepreneur of the Year through ASTA, and he's one of our vendors. Will be presenting also. So there's a lot of smart people on the panels that can really teach you. They have great products, you know, group products, how to streamline those. You know, groups is something, I don't know how many of you focus on groups, but it is a lot more complicated than selling you a family of 4 or a couple of 2. So it's a topic within itself, because you have to, again, understand what a group is, what constitute it contractually, how to get that business, the legalities to keep yourself safe. So we're doing a 3-hour focus on that. And then we have the products also there to help you streamline those processes. So it really is something for everyone. which is challenging to do for a mass market trade show, but we really do. This is why we've compartmentalized all the talking points into these 3 tracks. And then in addition to that, the networking, the trade show, the destination training, the product training, there really is, it's a one-stop shop for everything.
And also social media. So one of the panel
Yes.
members this year was Drew Santiago with Carnival, a good friend of mine. He's actually
He's
going to
great.
be on this show here in a few months, but he's absolutely amazing. I can't remember who else was on the panel, but they gave different information on how you could grow your business online, through like TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. So that's really the way to go. And like with our company, we use digital cards. So we're really getting into the know and getting our agents comfortable, with getting their stuff out there and promoting their
Sure.
stuff. So that it's a really great conference that if you want
This
to
is the
grow in
event.
this business, yeah, it's definitely something that you need to check off your list.
It's also something if you're starting, or even if you're a kind of established within the industry, it's a great way to talk to other travel advisors and to build that network, because that's equally important as your supplier network, to have a good solid community around you. I think that we have a lot of on our smaller events, we do these kind of boardroom conversations, and it's great because you get to talk to people about their day to day and have compare notes. I know that a lot of people are a little paranoid that they're competing, but I think it's more of a collaboration
Yeah, I was
over
just going to say
competition.
collaboration because I collaborate with other agencies as well, and that's super important. Like for me, I'm the
Super
founder of
important.
National Bucket List Day, so now I'm going to start collaborating with other agencies so we can make that day amazing. Because it's not
That's
about
amazing.
competition; it's how you can help each other. Like I may have experience in certain areas, and then this agent may have different experience, so we might be able to
Absolutely.
collaborate to think of some great things together, and a great way to share that with our clients and our friends.
We have a lot of travel agents that have met at our events. I mean, it's great. They're accountability partners now.
Yeah,
But if they're focused on one part of the world, for instance, and they have, again, this colleague that they've met throughout our event or anywhere in the industry, and they have a supplier, a partner, I'm sorry, they have a client that they can't necessarily help because they're not experts in that. They now have somebody that they can pass that over to and figure out the commission, between the two
yeah,
of them.
do 50-50. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but it really is, there's so many reasons to attend and get out of your office and just network and grow your business. So I would love to see you all there. I will be there. So I'd love to see you all there. And Cindy, again, I really appreciate this opportunity.
And then you have the fun that we're doing when it's all over. We have a Paris party there at the pool. And then we also have a shuttle that we're going out to Atomic Golf, which is a really great place. Where
Yeah, we
we
did.
mingle with
Atomic
other
Golf was
people.
last year. I don't think we're doing that this year. And I think we're
Oh, okay.
actually doing a bigger deal for the pool party. I think we're really working with the LVCVA and our partners at Caesars to make it a kind of big a big shindig for everybody. So just expect to be wowed because we're putting everything behind it.
Do you know when you'll have the off-site information?
I think no later than December.
Okay.
We're currently, so as I mentioned, we're a trade show company. We produce 5 events annually. We also have another division that works with partners to bring vetted agents in destination for that experience. For the fall, we have our upcoming European Travel Agent Forum.
Wow.
These are smaller boutique events. They're not mass market trade shows. They're very targeted. We're talking about for our European Travel Agent Forum, we hand select and host 150 European travel sellers. So they're US based agents that focus on Europe as a destination, as a specialization. That one has, again, space for 150 agents and 75 suppliers. We have our Travel Agency Owners Forum in Barbados. And by the way, our European one is on Terceira Island in the Azores. We have our Travel Agency Owners Forum coming up in November in Barbados. That is for travel agency owners, US based. Again, criteria to meet that. You have to be a agency owner, you have to have frontline sellers that report to them, and you have to be the decision maker for your agency to make those relationships. We have Las Vegas Travel Agent Forum, which is our big one, as you know. We have our Romance Travel Forum, again, a smaller boutique niche focused event focused on romance travel, specifically destination weddings and honeymoons. That's happening in June. There's just so much. So between now and November and December, we'll have so much more on our Las Vegas program, but we have a lot going on for the travel advisor community. So
It's definitely worth it. And if you're don't invest in your business, then it's going to be very hard to be successful because a lot of these vendors really bring a lot to the table. So definitely
absolutely.
think about it. If not next year, then maybe the following year, but it's something that you definitely need to add to your list.
And I will say this also, if you do have a chance, the 2024 exhibitor list is on there. Take a look because we do have a very high retention rate. I would say 8 out of 10, you will see them there. Sometimes there are schedule conflicts and things like that. But by and large, I imagine that most of them will be there. So it's just a good, kind of way to sample out who will likely be there for 2025.
Definitely. Well, we could close out if there isn't any more questions. And go ahead and mention your website again and close.
Yep. It's travelagentforum.com, just like the name of the show. And we have our socials on there. You have a way of register. You have a way to find out about our hosted program. Right now, 2024 content and exhibitors, that'll be updated in December. But check it out. And obviously, I would love to see you all there next year. And so look for me. You're there for sure.